everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Playing well lately. We had Eden, now it's Isaac. The run before that was Eve. I remember very specifically because we should have lost that one, but actually came from behind and came out with a pretty interesting win. TW2MXMV4. I don't know why that's so difficult for me to say, but I'm excited. The last run, oh yeah, great performance here on the first floor. That was probably a dodge that was suboptimal, if I have to be honest with you. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. On the first floor, if I die on the basement, you know, you have my permission to laugh at me. That's for damn sure. Please don't make that prophecy come true now. Really nice to be able to get Tinted Rock, or a Spirit Heart, I guess, right off the bat. And there's an actual Tinted Rock right there. Would you rather get a guaranteed... a little scared here. Would you rather take a guaranteed 1 Spirit Heart or a Tinted Rock instead? Forgot what that champion dropped, so I was a little scared. I'm of two minds. I think you could probably suss out a mathematical analysis that would satisfy me here, though. Because 1 bomb for 1 Spirit Heart, it's still a good trade. But what are the permutations you could get from a Tinted Rock? You could get Small Rock. An early Small Rock is probably better, I think most people would admit, than a single Spirit Heart. Even though, like, this is the most valuable Spirit Hearts will probably ever be until we come, like, literally within inches of our own death. You can also get 2 Spirit Hearts, these are things that are objectively better than 1 Spirit Heart. You could get, I'm gonna try it, well. You could get a Spirit Heart and a consumable, that's objectively better than 1 Spirit Heart. You can get a golden chest, that's worse in some situations and better in some situations. You know what? You probably are better off using it on a golden chest, or sorry, using it on a Tinted Rock, unless you, assuming you have keys, and unless you absolutely 100% need a Spirit Heart. That would be my assessment, whether it's right or wrong, who knows. Best Bud. Best Bud is not particularly strong for us. I'm not gonna go to the shop right away. Hey, that's amazing. I guess I might as well pick up the Spirit Heart. I'm not going to go to the shop right away because we don't need a Spirit Heart, especially now. And I'd like to keep our money so that we can spawn an arcade on the next floor if possible. I think that's really good advice financially. You know, basically skip the first shop if you don't have a staggering amount of cash. And then show up later and buy shops for or buy things from shops for the rest of the game, depending on how much HP you have when you get down there. But we're Isaac, so, you know, our starting HP is not a problem for us at the least. We don't need to overcome it. We could get right into asking, begging, if you will, for DPS upgrades right off the bat. Torn Photo, Toothpicks, Magic Mushroom, Pentagram, Squeezy, Meat, Synth Oil, Growth Hormones. Anything that's of that ilk would make me feel pretty good. Coat Hanger if we have to. Cat of Nine Tails would be beautiful. Let's see. Old Bandage. Old Bandage is also fine, especially if we get an arcade on the next floor. Gives us a chance to get more money, basically. And more red hearts later in the game when it actually matters. Like, you know, when we're probably going to need those red hearts. For survival or deal with the devil player, what have you. That was bad damage, but at the same time, I kind of saw it coming a little bit in advance. I was getting hemmed in pretty well by the enemies I was facing there. And Again, I don't always like talking about balance-changing stuff in Isaac, because I think it comes down to the idea that, like, it sort of propagates the idea that everything needs to be balanced, and that's like an objective ideal of game design, is like, this item should be as good as this item, which should be as good as this item, or at least, you know, there are things that would make them better, things that would make them more optimal. And I don't agree with that. I like that there's items in Isaac that kind of suck, and you just kind of take it as, like, that's what they are. This item just sort of sucks. But I would love it if Sworn Protector... Shit. I would love it if Swarm Protector actually did give you maybe like a pretty fly orbital, not an orbital that... Ooh, yeah, that's amazing. We weren't going to reroll that anyway, so I don't feel bad about rerolling into the beam. Death's Touch, pretty incredible for us there. Hematemesis... Could have justified not taking it, but that went very well regardless. I'd like it if maybe it wasn't an offensive orbital, but it just gave you a defensive orbital at all times. Because otherwise, it's like Dead Bird... in that it's not really, it doesn't really change your game that much. I guess if you get hit once, you'll be very happy to have it, but apart from that, no big deal. Probably shouldn't have tried to dodge that way, but it ended up working. We can trade a bomb for a bomb, and then after that, I'm going to have to consult Kid Rock about the Bang the Bang Dickie. Just walk right into the spikes, that's my solution. Maybe a crawl space here. Unlikely, and didn't happen, that's okay. Missing page, or missing poster. Missing page, missing poster, amazingly are different things, as is as is torn photo, as is mysterious paper. There's a lot of different items that involve, you know, pulped writing materials. The pen is mightier, of course. Alright, we do have a tinted rock here. I don't think I can get the tinted rock and open up the area for us to get the next bomb. I don't think. I don't really want to risk it, but it could be funny. Let's try this. Oh, that's not going to get it. Oh, it got it! Okay, that was a little scary. Scarier than I'd like to admit, at least. And another tinted rock. This one, we're not going to have any choice in the matter. One spirit heart, not that bad. Pretty much renders our earlier conversation about the, you know, economy of spirit hearts relatively meaningless, but... Or the economy of bombs and tinted rocks, I should say. And we're taking more damage than I'd like to admit. Look, like, I'm not pleased with myself for getting hit in these situations. However, we're also feeling very, very safe right now. Frustrated a little bit that we didn't get an arcade. That would have solved financial problems. We have a couple of choices. We could go look for the secret room. There's about 3 locations I'd expect to find it. Or we could blow up that and get the pot and the stone chest, or we can blow up this and then use a key to get the golden chest, which is what I'm going to go for. And I don't think it was worth it. Basically traded a bomb for a penny. Not very good. I still don't think there's a need to go to our shop right now. I think I'd rather save the keys for golden chests than... What am I going to do? Buy a consumable? Buy a bomb? I don't expect one bomb to have a ton of value for me right here. And we're going to be fighting Pin, which is fantastic when you have Death's Touch. Death's Touch, obviously one of the most... game-changing upgrades that you can get, especially early piercing shots with a lot of damage. It's just too good. There's nothing else for us in here. Should have gone with Poison Touch, but, you know, Poison Touch, it's not very good anymore. Not that it was ever truly amazing, but there were some times when it helped, man. And I will go into our curse room here, but I want to hold off on said curse room. A little scary moment there. Hold off on said curse room until... we have a reroll just in case there's a active guppy item, probably. And definitely we can get good use out of bombs, or maybe like a Stompy pickup. Leo, Thunder Thighs. That wasn't a snide, you know, joke about perhaps Leonardo DiCaprio gaining a little bit of weight. He's looks like he's in shape to me. He's just got kind of a wide head. He doesn't have, you know, Luke Wilson's jowls or anything going on yet. But, you know, so what if he fucking did, man? He's an actor, not a model. Well, he does model things, but, you know, you don't... You just gotta work out your wrists to stay in shape if you want to model like Bulgari watches, and I think he knows exactly how to keep your wrists in shape. Gemini, I'll take it. I like it well enough. It's not my favorite of the items, and we did have it last run, but I'll live with it. Money situation is leaving me, you know, there's a little to be desired there, but hopefully we can get an arcade on the next floor, and then just... Like, it really is almost like if we got Bloody Penny as well. We'd basically be able to play with Old Bandage and Bloody Penny, the blood bank, forever until it paid out. And then IV Bank for quite some time after that, if it paid out with that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. A luck downgrade is not good. We have one room that is not what it appears to be. This is not where you're supposed to stand here. If I stand, like, super close, I might be able to bait them into attacking and then giving me room to get away. I would love to go to a library, straight up, but I don't want to accidentally go to the shop. I guess there are worse things, but I'd prefer not to. We're going to stand much closer than we should have stood. But we do have Sworn Protector active now, and that's actually going to be a really nice DPS boost for us. I should probably focus on just landing shots with my tears, but, you know, a little extra Gemini damage never hurt anybody, a little extra Best Bud damage never hurt anybody. And it is worth noting, we still have not... Oh my god, I'm getting fucking bodied here. Just incredibly poor play on my part. Deal with the devil? Nope, but pentagram, so I'll take it. More deals with the devil in the future, and just making our existing tiers a little better. Which turns out might be necessary, because apparently I suck pretty bad. The sun. Okay. We use the sun card right away. To show us which one's a library, which one's a shop. Because we don't want to go to the shop. I mean, going to the shop, buying a bomb and a key, and then going to the library could be good, but we don't know if it's going to have a bomb and a key available. So I'd rather just get one fat reroll on these books here, and maybe whatever consumables we can get out of it. I think we'll use this in this room to possibly blow up the key beggar. I know that there's definitely, you know, tinted rocks available in areas where we can get some more money out of it, but That worked out pretty well. And then we got a 2 of diamonds out of it, so I feel great about that. We got how to jump and Book of Belial. So Book of Belial is great. I'm not going to stick with it, but it's great. And how to jump can let me get this other money back here. So it's going to slow us down a little bit, but we're still ahead of the curve time-wise. There we go. It's a little tricky to get that done. Probably should have just done it from the other direction, but that's fine. All right, so we're going to be at 46 cents or perhaps more whenever we choose to use... oh, can we get this key back here now? We can. All right. With this key, we may well... Well, we might want to buy a battery charge in our shop as well, but we'll see what's in our shop. It would be awesome to be able to get an item that's good and some other consumables along with it. I'm not going to speculate, really, but, you know, bombs would be nice. Get to the secret room or just pick up... Oh, my God, we got so many charges there. How to jump. What are we supposed to do with it, though? Okay, 2 of diamonds, steam sail, mom's key, spirit heart, bomb, key. And we spent like exactly half of our money there. That's crazy. With only 1 bomb, I think we hedge our bets a little bit and we go to this right here. They gave us 2 spirit hearts, and I think we can feel pretty good about going down to the next floor. There is something to be said, and I'm kind of attracted by the idea of, or attracted to the idea of getting those batteries, even though it'll cost us spirit hearts. Yes, even with how to jump, because then they would just charge up nothing for us. But I'm attracted to that idea because it's fucked up and novel and hilarious, and could possibly give us libraries that could result in like 5 or 6 item rooms, or the equivalent of 5 or 6 item rooms. But I can't justify it in this situation. If we could fly, it would be amazing. Not being able to fly makes it a little bit less conceivable for us. But I'm really happy with how that floor went down, and we made the right decision, I think, to blow up the Key Beggar with Anarchist Cookbook. For now, we're at 10:30. That's a little slower than we'd like to be for Boss Rush. And I'm not over the moon with our actual damage stat, but I do love the fact that, you know, our ability to deal damage is great as a result of piercing shots. And of course, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at getting the pentagram and Death's Touch. We've certainly had a lot harder runs than that lately. But I would welcome some more offensive improvements as well, and hopefully we get the opportunity to get them. With the pentagram, I'd be expecting some deals with the devil to be coming pretty fast, and with some relative ferocity. Ferocity? I guess it'd be ferocity. That becomes furious? Furiousness? I don't know. I do want to get that and have that, that bomb have a chance to find the second secret room. We're going to have to be super quick on our way back, though. I think it'll probably blow up in our face, but it might be worth it to get an Eternal Heart. So for now, kill the nubs, and then stand close enough that Gemini can help out. Oh, such terrible damage. But now we have an attack fly. So there is that. Alright, that's pretty solid. Enemies should all be dead. No deal with the devil blows my mind here, but it means we're pretty much set for one on the next floor. Hanged Man. Luck down. So we'll roll with the Hanged Man card. Didn't work, but it was a try. I'm excited to, you know, possibly take Rosary Bead, but it's not on my immediate to-do list. I'm going to go back up to the Curse Room quickly. Just because we can. We got about a minute and a half left on this floor. We're probably going to be a little slow. I should have Hanged Man in. It also would have saved us from the nightmare that is that room right there, but... Oh, well. All is forgiven because I botched it real hard on the way back, but all is forgiven because we got the Goat Head. So, the Goat Head does allow us to walk all the way back down here now, and, that will, give us entrance to or entry to the Deal with the Devil, where we'll be hoping for a big item. Dark Bum. That's a huge item. Not gonna re-roll it, no matter how tempted I am. And now the, you know, myriad red hearts that drop from time to time are gonna have a little bit more, weight for us. Dark Bum quite slow. I wish we could get a Dark Bum speed upgrade, but maybe that's an idea for Afterbirth. Probably not, though. So we came down here with enough money to spawn an arcade. Considering we have Old Bandage, I would love to see an arcade, play the shit out of the blood bank. We could make so many good things happen. Old Bandage pays out with red hearts. Dark Bum then turns them into spirit hearts. Could be great. For now, shop. No greed. No greed. All right. We'll just buy the spirit heart, I think. Yeah, okay, we'll buy Mom's purse as well. That ended up being pretty good. And we bought the extra charge as well just to have it. 3 bombs. We know that those are not going to be our secret rooms because there's stuff on the sides. And we know that those are not going to be our secret rooms, so that should actually make it pretty easy once we get down here. This is like our terminal kind of area. Figured Gemini... Oh, wow. I really thought we'd get the kill there with just a little bit of damage from Gemini. Double key room. We can afford to go to it. I can't be convinced to reroll this whole run right now. I will double down on the commitment to absurdity later. For now, I gotta say no. I will open 2 of these, and now I'll open the 3rd because we have another key, and we got Cricket's Head. Thank God we opened the 3rd, man. A lot of money. Decent amount of money, at least. Cricket's Head, an extraordinary pickup for us here. And I guess probably our secret room is maybe adjacent to... Oh, that'll allow us to get into the boss trap room as well. We'll go for that. Judas' Shadow. It's rerollable. I think. It's kind of nice because it very conveniently, like, eliminates all of our red hearts. And this is, like, the exact opposite. It gave us some more red hearts, but I think it's maybe a little bit more useful. Could have just used Hanged Man there, and should have, because I might want to take this card with me. 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs is great, and probably could have been greater later, but I'm going to save it for later. Or I'm going to use it now and save Hanged Man for later. Just in case there's, like, an item or something we're missing. Alright, so the curse room is not going to be there. And by curse room, I mean secret room. The secret room is going to be next to our double key room, which makes me feel a little salty about the fact that I stupidly used 2 keys when I could have just used some bombs instead. Oh well. It happens. It's yet another nice little selection of money, and we're going to come down and go back into our shop. I didn't expect this floor to take this long, but at the same time, I don't really care, to be honest with you. If it wants to take as long as it takes, that's fine by me, as long as it keeps giving me things like Cricket's Head. We'll buy a key, of course. I don't think we need a bomb, and I don't think we need the red heart either. If we're being honest. I think we will take a look for our second secret room down here. And we'll pick up Mom's Pearl, but I'm very disappointed. No arcade yet again, despite having the money for it. Oh well. Shit happens, I suppose. Ah, that's what I was looking for right there. Come on, we got the range necessary for that. And there is a Spirit Heart. That's why I should always shoot the poop and fire, but I don't. So we've already been in there. That's where we got Dark Bomb. We'll head down to the next floor, and I'm feeling really, really good about our chances here. Curse of the Unknown is barely a risk at all in our current situation. We will go to the curse room right away. Normally I like to save it for when we have a reroll ready, but it's quite likely it won't matter. We will have to use one of our own. Oh, no, we won't have to use one of our own bombs. And we will get, we'll get some consumables out of it, which honestly, I think the key, even by itself, is pretty worth it just for the Spirit Heart that we traded. We're doing pretty well on Spirit Hearts. They should be pretty easy to replenish. And keys have been a little bit of a sore spot. The more the merrier, man. So we have Goat Head now as well, so we don't have to worry about not getting deals with the devil. We do have to worry about Krampus showing up. That's just guaranteed to happen. So up to 30 bombs now. That secret room is just like a template. You see the 2 skulls there, and you look and make sure that it borders like 2 other rooms or three other rooms, and you go, okay, that's gonna be what it is then. That's our second Steam sale, and actually, if I was playing Min-Maxi Isaac, I probably should have shut the fudge up there for a second and actually realized that our right course of action was almost certainly to reroll that, because we get secret room items out of it, and we definitely don't benefit at all from... We don't need this. We don't benefit at all from getting a second Steam sale, except to make a remark about, oh, isn't it stupid how it doesn't synergize? Oh, that's real dumb. So, yeah, that's on me. That was dumb. Hanged Man could be good there. We'll pick up a lot of bombs, but we already have a lot of bombs, so in a way, even though it's like a mathematically good decision, I feel like it's kind of a bad decision functionally. And, of course, no greed here. Buy the Spirit Heart, reroll these. Buy this, reroll these. And I like this a lot more. That does not give us a full charge, much to my surprise. Not really worth it for a range upgrade, but otherwise that's pretty good. Nun's Habit and Battery, so we've basically ruined Sharp Plug for ourselves, but that's okay. Probably. If we ever find a blood bank, man, we'll be able to get a ton of rerolls. That's anemic. Mostly took this out of convenience because I don't expect to be able to generate another reroll on this floor naturally, except for the one that we're going to want to use on the boss fight. So Hopefully we will have one that we can use on the boss fight / deal with the devil. If not, we could just engineer one by getting hit enough, but I'd rather not. Decent stuff. Might as well kill him. They never drop consumables, so, you know, why might as well I kill him? That's a good question. But I'm gonna! Dark Bomb totally primed to pay out, which is good because I just lost my black heart like an idiot, but that's okay. We're killing zombies real quick. It's a much slower run than you'd expect given the half-decent damage we're doing now. And we got our full reroll for our boss / devil room, which I'm imagining is right there. Okay, I botched that one. Come over the top. We are still slow. A speed upgrade would be nice, but I'm not going to poo-poo Little Gish either. Because if we are able to slow down enemies, then we don't need to speed ourselves up as much, although I would rather have the speed than slow enemies. But it's a reasonable facsimile here that I can get down with. Come on, get down with the gishness. Open up your feet and then don't really walk very fast anymore because you've been afflicted by slowness. And let it flow into me. Anyway, we're almost done with this one. Like 5% HP, like 0% HP. Don't really want Krampus on this floor because we've got the HP necessary to trade. Ceremonial Robes is worth it. I'll take the extra damage. We've been to item room. We've been to shop. We're skipping a room, but I'm going to go down anyway just because it's freaking annoying to have to take for flippin' ever to walk around thanks to Lard. I'm not worried about boss rush. You know, Curse of the Lost, it sucks, but it's not like we're trying to impress anybody on this floor. Pin should go down pretty easily here. One wave, that's a good sign, man. Pin's not very tanky, but being able to take out a pin before it has a chance to jump, assuming you're targeting it right from the start of the floor or right from the start of the room, it's a good sign. Don't hear any consumables that dropped back there. One-shotting nubs as well. Two-shotting full nubs, but still. Very close. Very, very close. It's alright, we're done. No consumables dropped there either. Gemini, nice little, like, cherry on top with its damage here, I gotta admit. I don't... Oh, that sucked. I don't always respect Gemini that much, but I'm respecting it here because it's convenient for me. Skulls will probably be 2-shot. Yeah, Champion's probably 4 maybe. And that's another battery charge, which... If we wanted to, we could pick up right away, but it seems... oh, that's because we have the battery, by the way. It wouldn't be a complete waste, but it seems like kind of a waste. Unless we want to use one right here. Which we do, I think. I'll buy the Bible just so it doesn't show up again, in case we get the Rosary, and re-roll it into the Boomerang, which is bad. And then we'll pick that up, I guess. And then we'll go buy this battery, because it's cheap and convenient, and we'll get a pill out of it. And the pill's going to be Hematemesis, which we'll use. And then we'll take the D6 and the Hanged Man back, and we'll come back here, get the battery, and re-roll it again. Still haven't gotten anything that good, but we only spent 7 cents on it in the first place, or 10 cents now. Blue Candle's fantastic, but we're not going to roll with it. Trying for something a little bit more useful, you know, BBF or something like that would be nice. I would take the ladder. Because it's passive, and I'm tired of wasting my re-rolls. We have now Curse of the Lost. It's important to remember. Have we been to our item room yet? No. So I should not go fight the boss immediately. I don't think it's worth Hanged Man to get a key. Now the question is, where the heck do we go? Oh, you know what? It is... Let's use Hanged Man on this room. Put out the fires first. This gives me a good chance to get some serious benefits here. Dry Baby would be a nice pickup. Emperor card. That's a good replacement for the, oh man. A really good replacement for our existing Hanged Man card. And then we got another Hanged Man card. We got a Hierophant card. And we got a Hanged Man card. We already saw that one. What about this? Burkano. We'll just pop that straight away. Hanged Man. And another card in there. Magician. So we got Emperor, Hanged Man. Hanged Man, sneaky and mean. Spider inside of my dreams. It's the Burkano rune. We're gonna roll with the Emperor card because obviously once we get to the Cathedral that becomes incredibly valuable. Rune could have been better, but it wasn't. So what are you gonna waste your time crying or waste your time living? Boss is from the hub room straight up. Then to the left. That's for you, Dark Bum. Joker? Joker. There's no reason not to use it now. Sort of. Once we get a reroll, there's no reason not to use it. So we're going to go back for the Emperor card. But I'm just going to stay close to the room where he had the Emperor card so I'm less likely to forget it. Know thyself. Can't do anything there. Joker card. Contract from below, I think is good enough, and it gives us a reroll that we can use on our item room instead. So I'll be happy with this. Double the consumable drops really helps out Dark Bum. And we'll be able to take our Emperor card with us in the future. Kind of interested in just using our Emperor card to skip the backtracking process. That's a lazy play. That's the kind of play that makes people want you to lose. And I don't really want to be that guy. Double AWAS rune. This gives us a decent chance. And we didn't need it. Got a crawl space with safety cap. I just wanted to see what would happen if we opened it down there. And we've created the most horrifying ladder of all time. In the meantime, though, we got rerolls getting up here. We can use them. Oh, geez, that was a little dangerous. We can use them like entirely on. Oh man, item room and shop because we don't want to. We've already taken our deal with the devil, and we don't want to reroll the Polaroid or the dark photo. What is it called? The negative. I'll take it. I think anti-gravity can be interesting here. So all our rerolls will be guided towards the shop now. Anti-grav Death's Touch is interesting. Comes with a Tears upgrade. Looks cool. I often regret picking up anti-grav Tears. I hope that today is not one of said days. Or sad days. I think the mom fight's going to be really, really easy. And then it's all a matter of what we can get with our deal with the devil on the Womb Part 1. We're due for a Krampus fight, and truth be told, I would not mind getting Lump of Coal. Compass, yeah, absolutely. Guess we'll donate the rest of our money. We'll buy the pill. Good to know. We'll keep 3 cents at the end so we can get our key. But we might as well donate the rest of our money here. Almost walked into it again. That wouldn't have been a colossal mistake, but it would have been mistaken. Alright. Yeah, if we have to fight, if we have to fight Krampus, get a Lump of Coal, I'm fine with that. I can live with it. Gemini doing a little extra damage there. I really thought our scythes would do a little bit more damage when Mom stepped exactly on them, but I guess that's my mistake. Still going fine, though. Maybe not quite as intensely damaging as I assumed it would be. That was better, right there. Other great items for us to get here. Shielded Tears would be cool. Shielded Tears, Piercing Tears is always great, but we've already been in here, but might as well check. Down to the next floor. We have map and compass, if I remember correctly, so it should be pretty easy for us to find out where to go. No, we just have compass? Map was last run, I guess? Unfortunate. Very dumb damage on my part, but sped up the room, that's for sure. Oh, double Magician card. Fantastic. Alright, this is interesting. We'll take hits on the way in here. There's no way around it. We did break even, though. Now, we have no money to spend. So, hopefully, Old Bandage pays out with, like, a half heart here. It did not. That's alright. If we get a half heart, we start being able to play the crap out of that Demon Judgment, which, in turn, gives us more rerolls. It's a good setup. I'm not very nervous about the situation, truth be told. Tinted Rock? Tinted Rock. Okay, there is one. Small Rock would still be my dream here. 2 keys. Still valuable, even if it's not exactly what I had in mind. I'm super lucky there. Should have been hit for sure. Gemini's time to shine. And we're right on the boss fight already. Tinted Rock? No. Yeah, we're right on the boss fight already, so we're going to have to be... I don't know, I guess we're going to have to be content with leaving. Sorry, Demon Judgment. It's unlikely Demon Judgment would be that amazing for us regardless, but I always like to get it whenever possible, because you don't want to be the guy who misses out on a, Demon Judgment item. Sometimes the Demon Judgment item is like, a speed upgrade. I'm not that excited about a speed upgrade, in case you didn't catch the subtext there. Are we fighting death? I'm going to be actually thrilled to have an orbital, so I'm not going to reroll that. We can reroll Mr. Boom instead. And the other thing, of course, we'll focus our rerolls on is the actual deal with the devil, which we're going to get here. If it's Lump of Coal, we're going to take it. If it's Krampus's head, we're going to reroll it. We might want to reroll it twice. Ball of bandages. Fine by me. Not Krampus. I can't believe we made it out of there with lard. And a pill, not even 2 pills. Puberty. Wow. Not the best deal with the devil we've ever had. But we got 2 rerolls back here for Mr. Boom. Already have it. It is a speed upgrade, though, so I think I'm actually going to take it. I don't think the speed upgrade is huge, but we are slow, and it is causing us some problems here in the game. Kind of a cop-out. Could have re-rolled it again and maybe gotten something amazing, but hey, I went with it. We do have a boss trap room. It kind of seems like since Curse of the Maze put us over here already and our HP is kind of fittingly at the right level, we should test it out. This one's for you, Dark Bum. Double Lover's card. Pretty much paying for Contract from Below right away. Wow. Yeah, let's try it out. Fate. It's going to fuck up our HP, but I don't think that's a big deal for us right now. 48-hour energy we'll throw down, and yeah, very solid. Pretty much a free ability to fly right there, along with HP that we actually don't not want. Like, we're fine with the HP that we got, is what I'm trying to say. All right. This poor motherfucker has no chance in hell. I'm so tempted to use the Emperor card right away, but it's such a lazy, sloppy play. I just can't bring myself to do it. Even though I want to do it, I can't do it. I still don't like this room, and likely never will. Getting used to the fact that we have the ability to fly, so I don't need to dodge strictly on that, like, 80% of the level that's actually accessible to us. I should take one of those half hearts. We're not going to be at a half heart interval, so... better to be than not to be. That's how I feel about that, Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that's the question. Right now, I'm liking to be. But I can understand, you know, questioning yourself. Stand as far out of the way as we can possibly get. We do not have boiling veins, so we would take damage there. And that was surprisingly good. Ah, right. Curse of the Maze. We hadn't fought these enemies yet, even though we were in the dead end. Oh, sneeze. I feel it in my brain before I feel it in my nose, y'all. That's my superpower. Nah. Oh, there is a tinted rock back there, though. I'm very sorry about this judgment. It worked out pretty well. Don't really want to use the death card. We'll use the Emperor card immediately on our... I almost used a reroll there. I'll use the death card, or the Emperor card immediately on the Cathedral. That'll speed up that floor like crazy. And then we'll have a double reroll. Ugh. A double reroll ready for the chest, which will be huge for us. So my idea of fun here, stack up as many of those as you can. And then if they ever spawn enemies, you're going to be ready to fucking go. Slow, please, little Gish. Slow. I need a slow. Gonna be a Donkey Kong slow screen over here if you're interested. Okay, here we go. Put a lot of shots on net here. Bang up their finesse players, and then you just grind them down. That's play off Isaac right there. Ah! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Still not as much damage as I've had in some situations. However, it's all good. Hope there was like an angel statue there. I guess that's impossible though. We could have blown up the angel statue, re-rolled it twice, but we'll Emperor immediately here. Ideally, I'd like to take like no damage on this fight. I don't know what the odds of that necessarily are. Terrible, terrible damage here. Part of that is a speed thing, but most of it is a me thing. Gemini's like, let me at him! Ah, why I oughta, you know. Come on, Gemini. We've been friends for a long time. I don't think you're going to be doing that much damage to anybody, mate. Oh, careful. Just kind of stay in here. Once we get into the next phase, it becomes, you know, pretty easy. In the meantime, though, I'm losing a little bit more HP than I'm comfortable with. And this is the kind of run that's dangerous. The kind of run where, oh, that was, should not have stood there. The kind of run where you're kind of safe the whole time. So when shit starts to go wrong, you're like, I'm not worried. But maybe you should be. Yeah, this is a little scary. It would be very frustrating to lose this one after having such a head start. And it would be my fault. It would be straight up dumb damage over and over. But especially with Dark Bum, Death's Touch, you wouldn't expect a loss to be really on the table. Shit does happen, though. It's our best to, we got to do our best. It's our job, I should say, to mitigate it as well as we can. As long as we can get down to the chest. We basically got 8 item pedestals down there. Not literally, but functionally. And we can use those to our best ability to really improve ourselves defensively and offensively. I still think we got a great chance at it, but some super insane damage would be awesome here. Yeah, triple shot we will take. Good enough. The soul we will take. The spirit arts are helpful. This is a good carry so far. Leech, common cold. Honestly, I think all of these are good enough. I don't love Leech because we have to not really be able to set the fact that we'll be at a half heart. That's a little annoying. That was an awkward way of phrasing it. Basically, we won't be able to keep ourselves at a half heart because Leech will fuck up with our HP and, you know, give us more HP than we might necessarily want. However, I think the damage that it does will be worth it when it actually aggroes, and, you know, the HP that it drops could actually save us in some situations. Fucking explosive damage, man. I hate it. Good stuff. Got out of the way. Truth be told, we're not doing that badly against the cage right now. Oh my god. How does it do it? How does it do it? Make me explode like you do. Seriously though, it would also be awesome if maybe the cage, or sorry, the leech would find it in its heart to actually catch the cage when it's fucking slowed. Like, it's getting a little embarrassing here. Red hearts, red hearts, red hearts. That's the thing. Let's focus. We can kill Gluttonies, get some HP back easily. 2 of these. Lovers, Hierophant, Devil. 2 Devil cards. Not so bad, man. Boss room's over here, so probably come down this way. This is not worth the Devil card, but our speed might come back to bite us a little bit here. Very lucky. This is good. Yeah, anytime we can catch him in a line, it's going to make our job easier. 3 bombs doesn't do too much for us, but maybe it will. The slow shots are not going to be much of a conundrum. I'm so slow, though. Yeah, the ideal thing is if we can catch them in a line, it does even more damage. But now one of them is dead, so that's obviously a moot point. Still a little bit more touch and go than I'd like to admit. Leech doing its part. Gemini a little held back. It's not necessarily Gemini's fault. Alright, now be ready for the scythes. Our scythes are better. So all we... I should have gotten out of the way of that. I shouldn't have been in the way of that in the first place, probably. But we're still sitting pretty here. Devil card for the blue baby fight should be nice. If we can make it that far. So this is like... At this point, we're wasting rerolls because we don't have anything to use them on. I mean, it's not our fault. But it would be awesome to actually get Bob's Rotten Head here. If they're not going to give us a good tarot card, give us Bob's Rotten Head and we'll reroll into something better. Hello.
Hi.
I knew you were there. Oh, Alga's rune. So good. I knew you were there because it suddenly got very cool in here. Not to say that you are cold, but it is. But it is, you know, the air conditioning is finally getting in. Feels nice. Alright. I think the Alga's rune pretty much gives us the win, because now I can actually use one of our best advantages, which is the Ball of Bandages Orbital and the Attack Fly to really help us out. So I think we'll actually take damage. I know it seems ridiculous, but I think we'll take damage first. Almost, well, not almost deliberately. Like, literally deliberately. Then we'll pop the Alga's rune. And I took the damage so that I could make sure that Attack Fly can actually be in there doing its shit. And now I can't really see where Attack Fly is, but I think I'm doing an okay job of keeping it in there. It rotates so fast. It's not as easy as you think. Gemini gets to stay in there as well. Why not throw some bombs down, too? I've completely lost Attack Fly here. Maybe the Alga's rune basically carried the shit out of us there. But we're gonna get the win, and that was a fun win. It was a wild one, but we managed to make it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.